Division by Anurupyena. 65 by 2 equal to 32 and a half. 65 by 4 is equal to 16 and 1/4. 65 by 8 equal to 8 and 1/8. 65 by 16 is 4 and 1/16. 65 by 32 is 2 and 1/32. 60 by 64 equal to 1 and 1/64. We notice that as the denominator, that is divisor, goes on increasing in a certain ratio, the quotient goes on decreasing proportionately, but the remainder remains constant. And this is why it is rightly called the remainder Shishyate Shishyasanya. When the number in the divisor is not near the base to the power of 10, one can make use of Anurupyena Sutra just like it is used for multiplication. Once you get divisor near to base figure, that is figure of powers to 10, you can use Paravartya Yojayat, either divisor is bigger or smaller than the base for calculating division. Sorry. Now, example 1. Divide 2699 by 224. Divide the divisor by 2 so that we get divisor as 112, which is near the base of 100. Now 112 is divisor. Difference between base and divisor is -1 -2. Now 26 stroke 99 is the dividend. 2 is brought down. 2 multiplied by -1 plus 2 is -2 -4. 6 plus -2 is 4. Sorry. So 4 multiplied by -1 -2 is -4 -8. Now we take total 9 plus -8 1. 9 -4 -4 equal to 1 again, and 4 is original division. Since we have divided divisor 224 by 2, we have to divide the quotient we have got also by 2. So here, hence the final answer is quotient Q equal to 24 by 2 equal to 12 and R equal to 11. Second example, divide 1, 2, 3, 4 by 2, 2, 2, 222. 222 by divided by 2 is 111 and base is 100. So 111, difference between base and divisor is -1 -1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4 is taken to the right of the stroke as base has 2 zeros. So 1 brought down, 1 multiplied by -1 -1 equal to this -1 -1. 2 plus -1 is 11. So again 1 multiplied by -1 -1, that is written after the stroke. So 4 plus -1, 4 minus 1 is 3 and 3 minus 2 is 1. Now quotient is 11. When divided by 2 we get 5 and a half. So final quotient is 5 and half of 222, that is 111, is transferred to the remainder. So Q quotient is 5 and remainder R is 13 plus 111, that is 124. Third example, divide 1400 by 199. Now 199 multiplied by 5 is 995, which is near the base of 1000. So 995, difference between base and divisor is 005. 1 stroke 400. 3 digits are taken to the right of the stroke. Now 1 brought down, 1 multiplied by 005, 005. So 400 plus 5 is 405. Quotient 1 is to be multiplied by 5 as divisor 199 was multiplied by 5. Remainder is 405. By Vilokanam, by mere observation, we know that 199 multiplied by 2 is 398. So quotient is 5 plus 2, that is equal to 7, and remainder is 405 minus 2 into 199, that is 398, equal to 7. So quotient 7 and remainder is 7. Example 4. Divide 1699 by 223. Now 223 multiplied by 4 is 892 and base is 1000. So 892 is divisor. Difference base minus divisor is 108. 1 stroke 699. 3 digits are taken to the right of the stroke. 1 is brought down. 1 multiplied by 108 is 108. So total is 9 plus 8, 17. 7. 1 is taken to the left. 1 plus 9, 10. 0. 1 again taken to the left. So 6 plus 2 is 8. 1 stroke 807. Now question 1 is to be multiplied by 4 as divisor 223 was multiplied by 4. Remainder is 807. By Vilokanam, by mere observation, that is by mere observation, we know that 223 multiplied by 3 is 669. So quotient is 4 plus 3 equal to 7 and remainder is 807 minus 3 into 223, that is 669, equal to 138. So quotient is 7 and remainder is 138. Example 5. Divide 1334 by 439. Now 439 multiplied by 2 is 878 and which is near to the base of 1000. So 878 is divisor. Difference base minus 878 is 122. 1 stroke 334. 1 is brought down. 1 multiplied by 122. 122 is taken here. So 4 plus 2 6. 3 plus 2 5 and 3 plus 1 4. 1 stroke 4 5 6. Now quotient 1 is to be multiplied by 2 as divisor. 439 was multiplied by 2. So remainder is 456. Now by Vilokanam, that is by mere observation, we know that 439 into 1 is 439. So quotient is 2 plus 1 equal to 3 and remainder is 456 minus 1 into 439, that is 439 equal to 17. So quotient 3 and R is remainder is 17. Sixth example, divide 1234 by 511. 511 multiplied by 2 is 1022, which is near the base of 1000. So 22 is divisor and difference between base and divisor is 0 minus 2 minus 2. Now 1 stroke 234 is the dividend. 1 brought down. 1 multiplied by 0 minus 2, that is 0 minus 2 minus 2. Taken the total of on the right hand side. 4 minus 2 is 2, 3 minus 2 is 1 and 2 plus 0 is 2. So quotient is to be 1 is to be multiplied by 2 as divisor of 511 was multiplied by 2. So quotient 2 and remainder is 212. Example 7. Divide 1177 by 516. 516 multiplied by 2 is 1032, which is near the base of 1000. So 1032 is divisor. Base 1000 minus 1032 is 0 minus 3 minus 2. 1177 is the dividend. 1 brought down. 1 multiplied by 0 minus 3 minus 2 is minus 0 minus 3 minus 2. Total of 7 minus 2 is 5. 7 minus 3 is 4 and 1 plus 0 is 1. quotient 1 is to be multiplied by 2 as divisor 516 was multiplied by 2. So quotient 2 and remainder 145, which is smaller than 516 divided. Now example 8, divide 1459 by 242. 242 stroke divided by 2 is 121, base which is near the base of 100. 121 is divisor and difference between base the divisor and base is minus 2 minus 1. So 1459 is the dividend, 1 brought down, 1 multiplied by minus 2 minus 1 is minus 2 minus 1. Again 4 minus 2 is 2, 2 multiplied by minus 2 minus 1 is minus 4 minus 2. Total is taken, 9 minus 2 is 7, 5 minus 5 is 0. Quotient 12 is to be divided by 2 as divisor was divided by 2. So quotient Q is 6 and remainder R is 7. Ninth example, divide 1112 by 33. 33 multiplied by 3 is 99, which is near to the base of 100. 99 is divisor. Difference between base and divisor is 0, 1. So 1112 is the dividend. 1 brought down. 1 into 0, 1 is 0, 1. Again 1 plus 0 is 1. So 1 multiplied by 0, 1 is 0, 1. Now take total, 2 plus 1 is 3 and 1 plus 1 plus 0 is 2. So quotient 11 is to be multiplied by 3 as divisor 33 was multiplied by 3. So quotient equal to 11 multiplied by 3. 11 multiplied by 3, that is 33, and remainder is 23. 10th example, divide 12657 by 791. Now 791 divided by 7 is 113. So 113 is divisor, minus 1 minus 3 is to be taken, and 2 digits 57 are taken to the right of the stroke. Now 126, 57 is the dividend. Now 1 is brought down, 1 multiplied by minus 1 minus 3 is minus 1 minus 3. 2 minus 1 is 1, again 1 multiplied by minus 1 minus 3, and 6 minus 3 minus 1, that is 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. So 2 multiplied by minus 1 minus 3 is minus 2 minus 6. So the total is 7 minus 6 is 1, 5 minus 3 minus 2 is 0. Quotient 112 is to be divided by 7 as divisor was divided by 7. So 112 divided by 7 is 16 and remainder is 0, 1. 11th example, divide 1389 by 61. 61 multiplied by 2 is 122. So 122 is divisor and minus 2 is to be used as divisor. 1 taken down, 1 minus 2 1 multiplied by minus 1 minus 2 minus 2, that is minus 2 minus 2. 3 minus 2 is 1, again 1 multiplied by minus 2 minus 2 is, and taken total, 9 minus 2 is 7, 8 minus 4 is 4. So quotient 11 is to be multiplied by 2 as divisor was multiplied by 2. So quotient is 11 multiplied by 2, that is 22, and remainder is 47. Now exercise 1, divide 2514 by 368. Second, divide pole 9 by 601. Third, divide 14799 by 492. And fourth, divide 400 by 446.